Hello, this is Kris from Physio Friend, and just want to give you some motivation as part of our Motivational Mondays. Today what I'm going to talk about is change, and with change, talking about what's been going on in the atmosphere over the past few days. Some of you might be aware that we're going through a current period known as the summer solstice. Now, the summer solstice is the part of the year where it's actually the longest day of the year. The ancients was very much aware of this, and they used to base their calendar system on this, or at least take it into consideration. One of those cultures being the Mayans. And the Mayans actually predicted that, according to some texts and certain books, that it's actually today, the 21st of June 2020, which is the end of the world. However, when we talk about the end of the world, it's not like the destruction of the planet, but it's kind of like a paradigm shift that the people are going through. When we look at what's been going on out there, like the Black Lives Matter, even before the Black Lives Matter, coming out of this coronavirus thing, we've experienced something as a planet which from my memory, I don't remember in history anything like this, where the whole planet's been affected in that, one go in the same time period. With the coronavirus, it kind of like put everything to a standstill, and with that standstill, some people have used and grasped the opportunity to reflect, and which is very key in this moment. And straight out of this coronavirus, we've had this Black Lives Matter, where certain injustices of the planet can no longer be tolerated. With that being said, when we look at our health, and as a health practitioner, I like to kind of talk about health in relation to this moment in time. When we look at the change in times and things changing, change of intolerance to a certain injustice, change where everyone's had to sit down, go back within themselves and reflect. We also must use this opportunity to reflect on our health, to reflect and see, are we going in the right direction? When we look at the food choices, and when we look at the health conditions out there, when we look at the structure of the NHS and how the system is overloaded, when we see people more prone to getting cancers, when we see people more prone to getting strokes, when we see more processed foods more than ever, we must take into consideration that these things are not great for us, and at this rate we're not heading in a good place, At this rate, we're heading into a space where there will be more cancers, there will be more premature deaths that can be prevented. And I think it's very important at this time that we, use this time, use the energy of this time to reflect upon our health choices, start making the healthy choices, start using this time to, exercise more, breathe more, meditate more. There's a large percentage of us that are starting to make these choices. So with energy and with going with the time, we've just got to be a little bit more mindful, in order to, prolong our lives. What we're starting to do, there's so much information out there at this moment in time on what we shouldn't be doing, what we should be doing, but it's easy said than done. So we've got to take one step at a time. And what I'm going to do is keep you guys updated with various health topics. I just ask that, if you're interested and you think it's valuable, I ask that you share it. Yeah, but for the time being,